Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier. And it is Saturday morning, August 27th. Welcome to my desk. What are we doing up so early? Well, we are going to do Fourth Art Saturday. Hi, Arlene. Good morning. Good morning, Arlene, you early bird. Let me set the live chat, skip the ads, and set the quality on my video. Good morning. It's all about cookies this morning. Well, my tablet is buffering. I'm not buffering, am I? No, my tablet's buffering. Let me come out and go back in. I don't know what's going on here. Cookies, cookies, cookies. It is a video hop. We have 7 players today, and just let me go through them. I don't preview the videos. I don't do that, so I see them new just as you see them. And we have such, I am so proud of the folks who do our streams. I'm really having trouble getting into YouTube on my tablet this morning. I don't know what's going on. So I'll just let that think about it for a while and let me go out till I can see chat, but my video itself is buffering on me. Let me go get my phone. Let me go get my other device. Well, that one's buffering too. Am I buffering? I'm buffering. I don't know why. Am I buffering to you? I'm getting chat, but it's buffering. Well, I'm just going to, no, nobody else is buffering. Let me turn off my tablet here. I can't see what I'm doing. So we're just going to let that spin for a while. Maybe it'll come on. I can read chat. I can read chat. So the person who's kicking off our video hop is Tanya McGuire. And then APG Jamie, Roy. I always get a kick out of Roy's videos. I love his intros. Sheila, who is Creative Nana, Janet Nash, Sylvia, and myself. It kind of bothers me that it's buffering like that. Nah, hold on. At least if I get here, I can see chat and read chat. And it's going to be kind of hard for me to know what you're seeing. Let me zoom in some. And I just hope that you're seeing a good view. Is this good for you guys? I have a cookbook out because and I have it put to the cookie section. Yeah. Cookies. There I am. Ha. This one came on finally. I'm not sure why everything was buffering so bad. Let me put this back where it'll be safe. That's the phone the extra phone that I'm doing all my digital art on. All right, let's get down to business. It looks good. Thank you, Kimberly. Good morning, Janet. And I have no idea what everybody else is doing, but just knowing from their past videos, they're going to be good. Cookies, I think, is kind of a hard theme. I struggled with. I'm going, okay, well, you can do recipe cards. You can that's how I go. Then I go, well, you can do recipe cards. You can work in a cookbook, a recipe book. You can, and I think, that's kind of, I'm going, what can you do with the theme of cookies? You can draw them, you can paint them, you can eat them, you can bake them. I guess you could write a story about them. But I decided that, yeah, I'm going to carve a little stamp on cookies. That's what I'm going to do. And I just have this. I don't know if I'm going to stamp in this. This is a cookbook that I got at a book sale, and it's a millennium. It's a year 2000 cookbook, and I grabbed it just because I liked the cover. I liked the cover. It was sort of, just sort of an artsy cover. And that'll make a nice journal, I said. And but I opened it up to cookies, so we'll see if I actually do something in there. But you can if you want. I'm going to carve some cookies. Let's go and welcome everybody into chat. Arlene is here. Mitzi's here. Good morning, Mitzi. Good morning, Arlene. Kimberly's here. Good morning, all you early birds. Amber Russell. Good morning, Amber. Mitzi. Kimberly, Mitzi, they're all saying good morning. I got off to a bit of a rough start here. I went to bed after I streamed last night, but you don't always go right to sleep. I'm looking for the little red dot there, red pull. Janet Nash, Amber, I think I've said good morning to everybody. Oh, there's Kitty Jen. Hi, Kitty. Good morning. So I like to carve on these polymer, high polymer erasers by Pentel. I'm stocking up on them because I know someday they're going to quit selling them. I just know it because I like them so well. They're going to go away. So I'm going to, And I do think I'll carve this way in the landscape mode. So I'm going to draw my pattern. And what I do is I just trace around here. And this is not going to be a hard carve. I keep saying it's not going to be hard. And I'm going to make one cookie. And I'm going to do the chocolate chip cookies. And then, you know, they got kind of an irregular shape, sort of like that. And we'll put some little chips in there. Maybe one off to the side here and maybe one in there like that. And then we'll do a couple of ones that are laying flat. And there are all sorts of cookies. I could do thumbprint cookies and Oreo cookies. Let's put one going kind of, well, maybe more like that. And should we have another one? Maybe we should have another one kind of behind it. And then I thought, well, maybe I could do a cookie jar. I've got something in here. I guess it's this that's causing the, I guess it'll be okay. I thought maybe I could do a cookie jar. Now, when you do something like this, you have to figure out what are you going to leave and what are you going to keep. Well, if I carve all out of this, this is going to become a line. Like that. Whoops, it looks like we could do a cookie that somebody took a bite out of. And we could, I kind of like this design. But if we did a cookie that somebody took a bite out of, which would probably be my brother. Now I'm feeling guilty because I got so mad at my brother. All right, so if they took a chew bite out of it like that, and you could emphasize the chocolate chips a bit more. And like that, like that. Maybe make a little tooth mark in there. This would not be carved. Or you could do it. Let's see, how do I want to do that? I want a cookie behind it. Something like that. And then I want this one. To be like that, sort of. Really, I've got this cookie sitting too straight. So when you carve an eraser, and when you're doing your own designs, do several so you figure out what you like. Now on this one, I kind of like this one the best. This is just one that somebody took a bite out of here. I guess it could have another little line like that. Look a little more dimensional. That might be kind of hard to do. I was thinking I could just do 3 of them. 3 of them like so. 2, but that's kind of, it's just kind of 3 cookies in a row. think I'm going to try to carve this one. I kind of like this one now that okay. It's cookies. I'm leaving crumbs. Oh, you want to leave crumbs? I guess I could leave crumbs by the not carving all the little things away. You're leaving crumbs? Boy, I don't have trouble leaving crumbs. All right. So what do I want to do here? Let's just carve something and get it going. And then if I don't like it, we can always change it. And this line has to be a little thicker because I'm going to be carving all of that out. And cookies usually have like a kind of a wrinkle line, you know, like where and I don't know if I can accomplish that on here, kind of a little cookie line where the dough kind of settles. And let's see, we wanted one that kind of came that way. We'll see how this turns out. And I guess this one should be a little more like that. We'll see how the cookies stamp turns out. And what could you use this on? Well, you could use it on your chocolate chip cookie recipe, or you could use it in your book. You could put it on ATCs or tags, or you could use it on a lot of different things. It's kind of I want to say it's kind of a folk arty. We're going to see what, and then I'm going to watercolor these once I get them carved, I think. Let's get my tools out. Let's put my little, I'm saving these. I'm saving all the wrappers here from my carving. I haven't carved for a while. So I am really excited to see what everybody else is going to. Maybe I need to zoom in just a little bit more so you guys can see a little better. And then I'll pull my book down. So you guys can see what I'm doing a little better. Well, like that. And I need my paper out here. So I'm doing this one up here. Whoops, I moved it up off the screen. But you can see which one I'm doing. And when I carve, you guys who have been around, and a lot of you have, know that I use archival ink. The back of it has a natural jig. Anything that will hold if you're doing linoleum carving or anything like that, anything that'll keep it from slipping like that, you can buy what they call jigs, J-I-G-S, jigs. And the first thing I do is carve the bevel away. Now on this, I really don't need to because this is all going to be negative anyway, but just carve the bevel away. So what kind of a cookie jar could I put on a long eraser like this? I have to think. Now I'm only going to be on until about a quarter after. Let's go ahead and outline my cookies here. Could have more. I could have a stack of cookies here too. That would be. Let's go ahead and outline them. Yeah, this little thing. Keep your fingers away from the blade. Carve away from your fingers. I get these erasers at Walmart now. Walmart has them the best price on them. But you have to watch for them because, you know, they stock them, but they don't always stock them. You know what I'm saying? You have to get them while they're there. Kind of like cookies. You have to eat them while they're hot, I guess. And we'll see how this turns out. This shouldn't be too hard of a carve. Let's get my scoop blade and scoop all of this out in here. I'm losing my design there. I just drew with a gel pen. Gel pens seem the easiest to draw on this polymer, but you can smear it out. And that's just about what I did here. I don't know. Do these look like cookies to you? Maybe if, when I watercolor them and what I like about doing these erasers, you get 3 of them in a packet at Walmart for, oh, I think the price went up a little. I think it's like $1.64 now, something like that. And, you know, if you don't like one design, you know, keep going till you get what you like. I did a rabbit and he turned out looking like a bulldog once. That's what I like about carving on these erasers. They're an inexpensive way to, and you can melt this. This will melt, and then you can put it all together and make a stamp. It doesn't, well, I suppose if you sat there for hours and melted it, it would become smooth, but I'm not that patient. All right, where am I at here? Am I in frame? Yeah. Okay, we want to carve out the center of this cookie. And let's just go around it. And leave some little chips in there for the chocolate chips. take that off right now. I can get at this better. Yeah, we will see what I have in the end. All right, let's go to this one. Now let's go to this one up here. I want to welcome you all in. Thanks for coming in so early in the morning on a Saturday morning. I hope you all gonna have a good Saturday. You know, it's almost football weather, isn't it? Mitzi. It's almost football game weather. Schools are starting back up. I think the Nebraska State Fair is going on about now. Today's the 26th. It's probably maybe even about over with. I didn't get up there. I just didn't feel like going any place today or this week. I went last week and that kind of tired me out. But it's that time of the year when schools are starting up again and the fall, you're starting to think about autumn and all the fall leaves. And I don't know if I can get I might end up redesigning this. We'll see if I can get a chocolate chip cookie out of that one or not. That looks like a chocolate chip cookie. And then this one. Okay. I guess I need my little one in here. Is it going to look like a cookie in the end? I don't know. We shall see. That one doesn't have very much of a chocolate chip in it. It'll just be a cookie. All right, let's see what I have. I know that I have some cleanup to do. But let's just stamp this off and see what I have. And I'm going to take this. Which ones are, these bobby pin embellishments here are in my way. There, that's better. And let's see. I need my ink pad. This is the dirty one is the one that I use all the time. And I have re-inked it. Let's see what it's doing here. Let's see what kind of a chocolate chip cookie I'm going to get out of this. Oh, it might look like chocolate chip cookies. And you just kind of hold it there according to the Frugal Crafter. Let your ink flow from the eraser to the page. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. The chips there could be a little more not so triangularly, just a little, maybe some. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Let's nick a couple of these. Not that it really matters. Let's see, I'm on this one. I need to nick these. Make them a little. I'm really not unhappy with that. I could come in and make my, put a couple of little lines in here with my, to make them look a little more dimensional. Maybe. It's kind of hard to get detail. Okay. Let's I think I'm happy with it. I do think I'm happy with it. Do I want to stamp it in that book? I don't know. Let me zoom out a little now, because you're not going to see the whole thing here. This area right here, right in here, could use a break. Maybe. And maybe make a little. I don't know. I think I carved this away, but I like it there, so I'm going to leave it. I need to maybe put new blades in all my, because I have to tell you, I have not changed my blades for months. And carving on these erasers is just, it's just easy. Oops, that one's upside down. Well, she said, well, I carved him up. I mean, I put him up. I should put a arrow kind of maybe on the back here to let me know what's right and wrong. Let's do that again. Hi, Sylvia. Good morning. Good morning, early birds. That isn't going to stay. Okay, so let's get out my markers here and color one. We'll color these down at the bottom. And we could do gold or yellow or brown. That's purple. It looks brown when the light hits it, but is that brown? That's brown. Let's see what I can do. Let's start with the gold. And we could make them different. Was there a fly on there? Put a little yellow in there first. And then come in with the gold around it, maybe. Gold's overpowering the yellow. That's okay. Now while I like that, I can't quite get the color that I want. Just play with it here. Yeah, cookies. It's a challenge. Maybe you could invent your own cookie recipe, except for I think most cookies or recipes are pretty well, I don't know what new kind of a cookie you could make. Most of the cookies are already, I guess I'm not being very creative this morning. I can't think of anything new I would do for a cookie recipe, but it's not about a recipe. It's about a cookie. Now I'm thinking, because I like the color here, but I don't either. I'm thinking I want a lighter tan. Let's try a little watercolor. Let's see if I can find something with watercolor. Maybe more of a yellow ochre tan. Yeah. And I'll use my pudding cup that gets used for everything. But it's still clean water once I put it in there. Let's get a brush. Maybe this brush. And I don't know what I did with my water spritzer, so I'm just going to take a little water and put on there. I think those two. Maybe a little bit of brown. And grab a towel here. And let's start off with this yellow ochre color. That's a little bit more what I want. And you only need a touch of this. Watercolor. Now I want to go make some cookies. My brother can eat them up. Okay, let's, I'm not going to leave that closed and just closing it while I move it. Let's turn the page. Oh, it's coming through there. Do I want to do it on this side? I'm going to save that. This journal, I haven't worked much in it. I'm thinking a border here. I'm thinking the bottom border though. Oh, that's the wrong place to put that. Let's move it up, up. Penelope, you're in the way. I want you guys to be able to see it. Zoom in a little more. Oh, this phone. Give you a ride. There. How is that? Sorry about the jiggling around. I wanted you to see this a little better. I'm going to stamp it again along the border here. So say this was a recipe book. Or you could even do it on index cards that maybe you're doing cookie recipes on. Although these look like chocolate chip cookies, but that's what they're supposed to look like. So you don't need to do a whole lot to have fun with this stuff. And I'm just right at the edge of my page here. I got that white behind it. And let's get my watercolor out again here. And of course, my brush flew away on me. I was using that flat one. Now we'll use this one. And let's just take a little here. You don't need much color. And this is just copy paper that I'm working on. Let's go in with a little tan maybe. A little brownish color. And there we go. Those are my cookies. Honestly. Penelope. Those are my cookies. Get them up here where you can see them. Yeah. Now let me look at chat. We got Janet looking for the wrong ball. The wrong ball? What did Janet say? Janet said, Americans football. We've seen it at the Crystal Palace years ago. Lately, it may be at Wembley. Thank you. Thank you, Kimberly. It's fun to do. Now you could, if I had more time, I'm running out of time, but you could do like Oreo cookies and you could mix them up too. You could do some Oreo cookies. You could do a stack of cookies. I kind of like the idea of doing a stack of cookies. Maybe I'd have to think how to make them. You would just see the edges of them if you did a stack, It looked like a stack of tires maybe, but it looks that way anyway. Thank you, Sylvia. Mitzi says, that turned out great, Meri. Thank you. I can't wait to see what everybody else is doing. We have, let me go back and review. Tanya is kicking it off. The videos will go live at 5:30 in about 15 minutes. It's 5:14 now. And Tanya McGuire is kicking it off. And APG Jamie, Roy, Bootsie Sweettarts, Sheila, Janet Nash, and Sylvia. And I'm so proud of these folks. Let me tell you why. At the beginning of the week, I had 2 links, and at the end of the week, I had 7, and 7 is a good video hop. If you have more than 7, I don't know, it gets a little, if you're hopping through, you know, you got other things to do on a Saturday morning, like go bake cookies. So I'm just so proud of these folks who are participating in the hop. They come through every time. So when you go out there, be sure to like, comment, share. Of course, most of you are already subscribed, but subscribe because they give you a portion of their day. They give you you know, they're busy just like all the rest of us, and they give you a portion of their time to create these videos and to participate in the hop, and I so appreciate them. So like, comment, share, subscribe, encourage them, give them some loving, they say. Let's see what else is going on out here in chat. Let me go down. Arlene says, once the videos are live, I will post the playlist in Fibdiggity. Yeah, I think I forgot to put the playlist in my description box, but it's out there and it's public. So if you go to my playlist too, go to my channel and go to my playlist tab, you'll see it. But I didn't put it. My description box really isn't filled out until I do my live stream, until it's over. So let me document this over here. Let's see, today is 8/26/2022, and this is a cookie stamp, and it's hashtag 4th Art Saturday. So I'm wishing you all a good weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Hopefully the weather will cooperate with us and give us a nice fall weekend. It's still pretty warm. I think it's going to only be in the 70s here today. So I can get out in the yard. So go out after you watch all the videos. Enjoy the beauty of this world. No matter what you do, where you're going, if you're at home or if you're out and about, just look around you and enjoy the beauty that's around us. You got to kind of, we're so busy in our busy lives, we walk around it. Stop and enjoy it. And as Arlene says, have a blessed day. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming in so early in the morning. Bye.